Like I say, let's fuck the old machine knowledge. Scientifically, we can prove it peacefully that somebody machine is screwed up. And that's the meaning of the evolution. And that's the meaning of why some bees take it as to travel out of that jumble where we exist today, and we hope at the end of the day coming tomorrow. But these don't come. Even doesn't work like that. If we fail another species, continue the mission to bring out the drone and change the game. That's all about. If you look at movies, you're asking questions why there is this kind of imagination. Why there is this kind of imagination? Like people have to understand that somebody stole and somebody prayed, but not capable to work with that prey. Simple as that. That something is much bigger, like we say, infinity. Controlling, even if it's not like our bodies, he can even connect with spaces. That's the infinity symbol of that what create the new life to every species in universe. But let's explain the gear, what's working and doesn't work. Why some bubbles have to be go back and they go in a toilet, and when the shit is ready, kick him out. The rock going in the dark side of the universe stay there, and he's have to be freeze. He have to be become big shit rock. But memories is the most important things which is people have to understand is why is that why we protect the sons, what is warden, garden, mission, and most of all, Cortana say, I don't need warden help, but if I need, nasty place become open. And let's explain that warden garden, nasty place. If people look at it as young people play games like as a Gear 4, they look at that and thinking, holy damn, what the hell? Look at my brother. He was your leader. He was there, war hero. He blew up that shit over there. And he's with me here. Why is like that? Let's put now the time frame where is machine working both sides at the same time. My father, who is admiral, make it first son, it's become drone because he was longest son in our family. Longest, tallest. Second son is not also tallest, similar like me, 178, 177. So he's coming in the second dimension. That's how that is. And I come in third dimension because he passed away in the darker side. I coming to reach my brother. You coming now is the next level. So he has a family I don't have. It's a no, I have family, but I have as a mission, like Admiral always do. Stay your seat. Your seat belongs to foreigners. You are alone. It's a hard mission. When your mom is again will be born. That's this mom. When mom is born, you can travel back home. What is the new civilization, high civilization? And where is a drone system is a works. And that's the why there's a many games is built because every time when it's coming the time when somebody has to be sent back, then somebody has to be go to the future. These failures we have here, and people have to remember that even if you go in thousands of years ago, Admiral was always that who take care of all the boats. If we're going down, we're going all the hell together. Like the Estonian actually is asking us, why is Estonian mothership going down? But look at the opposite side. Opposite side is a mothership is actually going out of infinity. New infinity ship is born. We lose here, we win there. So what that means, new spacecraft have, we have new mother, we have to be away, and now we have to find the drones. And how we find the drones is only the way how the build is. Because like when I was young, I was always like that. Look, you look at your family, you look at your mother, you look at your father. Father nowhere. Father no was there. Crime against your father, crime against your mother, assaulting your brothers, sisters. So what you can do to them? Only hunt. Because hunting before killing is you need information, who you hunt, why you hunt. And here we are. And now the people have to be to think because it's why is LGBT say we need peace? Why they need peace? People have to think. They want knowledge. They don't need anything else. On one hand, on the other hand, they need to read that what is what they deserve. Everybody deserves everybody. And if you look at the honeybees or another species, how those insects eat everything and how, and no, honeybees can explain how the seeds go in one body to another body. That's the how the humans have even the same. Why you keep these different faces? It's not that what America say you leave the kids in what over there, middle of hospital because he was alcoholic. Even that is not that. Even Americans even doesn't understand that at all. Honeybees. At all. That they look at it, so what's the British, they translate the kingdom and bullshit and look at that as the top of the monument, 3 Ps. And maybe there was cockabirds. Nobody don't ask that. They're very similar, very similar. Both have wings. So it's, again, people have to be changed because you are in hexagon and everybody wait the way to get the next civilization. And at the same time, we build that new civilization together. And who doesn't pass, good luck. Good luck. You have to be go back, careful effects. And there is started again the same. There is the same right now as everybody fighting it to get back. And who lose have to be stay longer. Who wins with knowledge can go in the future. And that stays. That is the gear 4. Genius EAR C, what is upside down? It's the 4. That's how the aliens build the game to gates, and at the same time, the strongest have to be all sit and explain that. Assuming like my life now is a 100 years of today, I pass away, I go high civilization. Where is you people see White House? Not like that. But we have there, and there is all the goms. There are all the gates. There are no sexuals. They're flying, they're doing everything. They control the internet right now. Internet. They know that I'm using it. They know what I have to say. They know sometimes I'm choking too much, and it's happening. They know what's the purpose. And now it's happening like that. When I pass away, my mom is born over there. I get the time to travel. I traveling over there, and boom, I have new sail, and I'm born, and I'm with my family. What that means too, and the rest is empty sails. But why they are empty? Because you here still fighting. LGBT fighting, man fighting, woman's fighting, kids fighting, animals fighting, everybody fighting. And that's the ease. If you lose the message, you're going back, you're going to war. But we don't send you our drone. No, my job is done. How you people don't understand why I'm so unique and alone. Nobody don't understand what I'm saying. That's how this aliens works. Aliens works that your family is great, your family is great. Yeah? Both decided we need to see which is stronger, smarter, faster to teach, to save, to serve. And boom, my mother win. But why he's win? Because his son was his father's. That's what the women have to understand. When you look at your boyfriend, you have to ask the simple question in the first, what he can give you to protect your kids? I can give everybody billions of guns and billions of dollars that go, let's kill everyone. Let's see who is left. What's the point of the internet? What's the point of the life? What's the point of the time what we build to enjoy? I don't see any point. Then we can put in one man sitting in the sky and just one ring and just make it boo boo and shit coming and shit coming and shit coming and shit coming, and game is over. Even he have to become back in the shit. When he dies, that. And now when I go in high civilization, where's my mom? Of course I am, there is a drone. And now is what we do, we look at that. Okay. Nothing to do. No good kids, no smart kids. We no can't build anything. Thousands of years. Nobody don't understand why is my forerunner say, my grandmother, Liberian say, to die that is very beautiful. Do you want to go back in the chamber? No. Why that was so important, why he say that? Because it's when you are in a home and you have your own civilization, where you are their mother. And you have all drones who you can trust. And all the kids knows the drones. You don't go mess with these guys. They are proved before, and they can prove it again. So better live your life like that is. That's what people have to believe. So, and here we are. And when you're there, who you waiting? You waiting to build a new queen, like they say in honeybees. So kids have to be making the girl who can't come and marry them me. But if you don't have smart girls, boom, there is nothing to do with in LGBT. There is nothing to do with gay, lesbian, infection, or whatever. There is nothing to do. So you have to start over again, and you have to be started. But what is now is good for human race because you started to shaking the information. You started to take the shit out yourself to come clean. But when you want to become clean, but now it's becoming a problem because you. Other species try to bring their own drones in the game. And that's why have that, I call it as assault, sexual problems and that. But you must remember, drones are different. They don't come here at, you wanna fuck me? Let's look if I start to hunt you before when you start to fuck with me. You understand? That is a more important, what people have to understand. This kids is a much smarter. That means your ass will be fucked up. Well, not only like you think, because if he is uncivilization, take it now, next drone, smart boy coming to the game to protect their family members. So that means is that when he's sitting in the seat, even if, in Iran, so what he do, he changed the code of your machine. And others look at in a big ring, we look at that, what's happening now. And that's how we get these families who stolen IA, who destroy IA, what bring the virus to IA, and that's the all become so clean and people going only like is you take it, this psychopath, you take it then, poubelle, toilet, and they going daily basis. And right now is the United States have the same problem because they thinking they are only the one who can control. But look at now, they even can control the planet. They can't, and they work now is not to lose that, the final line. They have to be so much to work to put pressure to internet, to create that connection. And what they recognize that the information like running backward for their own phases, their own crimes, their own members, even their own family members become, and that's the heat. Why they're flying back in a time like 1990s, and they have to be started. But there is not 1990 like we have here. There can't be 1990s Gear 4. So people have to start to understand how important it is that, how the machine works, how they bring it that shit back. Because you was controlled, if you're going too far away, you bring so much information to us, we can create our civilization. So fight with that blue energy, what is they have is a red energy. So, and that's the machine whose works always to all that this moment. It's not only one blue planet. So people started to learn. I have some more. Is the coffee? No. So, and we have here is let's zoom in very shortly. We have 200 countries, and when 200 countries is merely 200 countries, you put them together, it was war. But there is a one small what created, which side get that, what they need. So if it's here's 201, it started to come here 200 to 1. Because here in the centrum, in the hexagon, you keeps learning, keeps making. So when we get, they get, but they get their past. If they want to leave that past, because they see that's going to shit, they open their own gates, and even we open our gates, what means that we leave past as the 1990s, we leave past 2000, we don't need that. So the planet time frames going in another time frame and stay there in the dark. What is happening over there? It's your memories. There is can be nasty things, but not finally anyway, everybody going out of the ring, go out. Sit, going out. That's the reason why honeybees is so important. Honeybees working with dust, what is unbelievable where's the life form come from. Any species life is coming from dust. Dust created the life. So, but to be human or to be aliens or to be animals, then is only that who hold the key can control that. That we stay like we are. But we have the problem. If we take it one note, it's the problem starting again. And people ask us, like as a LGBT, we need to take it every military out. I remember that was 9,000 years ago when somebody told me, no, we don't need the army. You imagine now, is it 9,000 years ago, was this a situation? When I was a 9 years old boy, I sitting in the sea, and when everybody say, army has to go out, we give everybody a white uniform, everybody can do what they want, and what was the answer? Everybody fuck everybody, people going too rotten, and to the welcome, the first level of care for. Mistake. Towards that mistake, mistake was to put the bullets in my head and told that I killed him. He don't remember. He no can come back. Boom. But how you know can? If my mother is on other side of universe, just look at how is a small p try to make it say explanation to everybody. It's nice to be in the Sand of Land. Look at how nice was there. It was nice. Every people was happy, but people going insane, psychopaths. Why? Because when people doesn't understand it, so when is it coming like 50 degrees is a fucking hot. Yeah? They don't want to work. Okay. They don't have food. They don't have nothing. When I tell them, 9 years old boy said, hey, I want to take my soldiers, 9 years, say 40, 50, 70 years old man, you taking my soldiers, you going over that ocean, no matter what's happening, you take it at risk, you're going over there, and you bring us the water. You take it another, you're going to bring me the food. You're going to bring me something. They don't respect, they take it gun and shoot my head, boom. And they think they escape. But like you see, whereas everything starts coming back, but different time frame I'm coming back. So, what we say, People have to be learned. To killing, question is who you killing. You can use your gun to kill someone, doesn't work. You can think you fuck someone, it even doesn't work. Because you doesn't understand the civilization, you doesn't understand who are who and why we are like we are. Because if you can narrate a time like my father coming in this civilization, walking, and he like it, he met my mom, and he gave the first baby with this different time frame. Now is coming time more, and coming second baby. It's the different time frame where it's a son coming in a difference. And then it's coming next one, and 4 sons is a different time frame. All is different time frame. Why? Education, what you see, create your kids. And your seed, what inside you, is different time frame. And people doesn't understand. And Americans so hard, they try to prove it that sucking, fucking, and that is only the solution, keep it the peace. Even that doesn't work. You can make it your porno stories, you can make it that. Is that like if you look at in France, we was like 50 years cabaret. People doesn't know anything, only under the dress were watching and thinking, you know. And another the builders who building the city even doesn't. Oh, okay, let's go to fun area. You going in a strip club and like that. No, that is for humor. Yeah, it's nothing to do with that. What is they offer? They offer. What is your offer? It's sad to see how much. And now we have 1 billion and 1 billion disc, post discs have to be to press it. And now is the question is, who make it boom? What that means, the planet is taking away of this. And that's the gold. It's empty. The sail is empty. And it's empty. Empty. There is nobody anymore. Why? Because that bullet coming off and going where it belongs, dark side of the universe. And the family have to be accepted. Go back. Unknown universe. And there's only one solution. This side the shit coming, this side we take it apart, and there is the always coming. And then you started to see how that's coming in the smaller become another side bigger. But actually when you push them together, actually, here you giving them back that's don't go to 0. At the TV don't close. You understand? Do you understand that now? So the people have to think. I'm here to teach you. High civilization teach you. Every species is like that. Minimize and kick them out. And not take it that. Because it's that what pressing that together. Time to learn, time to learn. Now we have is a time. I was 9 years old boy. When they're coming and shoot me in the head, I was like, okay. No, now they can't look at what they've done. All is trade, all is money, all is to build. Because people have to be asked that. Americans, most of Americans have to be the Democrats, like Pelosi. I think it's Pelosi have to be put in a situation in a front of TV when you take it a big cow, she put in the table, and you tell her, Madame Pelosi, do you recognize what is coming out of your mouth? Put your face middle of that shit and start to breathe. or anybody else. Take it. Look at what is another side of universe. You everybody coming the same ways. All the species is a dust frame. And dust frame is honeybees who made it. Many planets is unreformed, unopened, but honeybees can say how it works. That means when we traveling after 400 years to planet Mars, you don't go over there like it's a Mr. As there was the Muska. He's so smart, people like that is a pederast as the London, what's the name is, the virgin idiot. Never you don't go in any star system without spacecraft. If you don't have 9 million unit behind you, you don't go over there. The purpose is because when you go, you have to be started to create fastest enough immunity or keep water, and the only who can keep water, it's that this planet what keep the trees. And thank you for who? Peace who working so hard. And it's so simple. You're going with mothership, you're going over there, you're landing that, green, flowers, and boom. Now it's time to show you which animals started to reform over there. And here you have to be looking like another movies like Avatar. People ask us why there was this kind of animals. Looks like human, but it is not like humans, you know. And the dogs was different, the lions was different. But sorry, that's this. It's only that how you want. And now we are like as a first step of that small step of civilization ways. The governments have to be understand. Remember that drones look at this site. You are here unnecessary. The governments in the United States unnecessary. They can talk what they want, make the news. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you don't know what you do, you're walking back. If you know what you're talking, you know what is your purpose, then you're talking. I have plenty of times. I want to go into work, but there's no money. No, United States. You make a business with who? With yourself. You even don't know how to do business yourself over there. And in the media, you coming and tell how you do it business. Huh? I'm waiting. Do I have to work? I don't have to work. I don't have to. I can stay like 100 years like that. I proved that before. I proved you everything. You know can't control another civilization members who's looking in a deep space and look at that. Okay, our boy is inside. Let him to play the game now is over. Let's see what this is. Psychopaths, old freaks who run the seeds, hunting the seeds with their wives and thinking everybody. But now it's coming one. My seat is empty. Again, you fail. Now, it is if I put this 200 countries over here, or 500 countries, but if I put one drone, it runs everyone, because it's not the balance. You know, can't go war. You know, can't. It's good to learn. Now it's the question, do you need is a lesbian? Do you need is a transsexual? Do you need a gay? Do you need that? No. You need boy and girl. And drone. It works. All right. You see? You need all families small families learn the game. Do you put the small drone or you put the biggest drone in the game? Everybody get the exact amount of information. And that's what we call the big hell ring. There is old war heroes watching how the hell the small drone reform and becoming, when he's coming in a higher civilization, he can stay there with mom thousands of years, walking around, no pain in his mind, no pain is nothing, he can walk. Who recognize him? Nobody, because the face is like honeybees, all is similar, nobody to recognize. But it's the long, all there is drone is the similar. Now is, but all drones knows. Now is coming that funny game to the drone want to go the high to come in a battleground. That's the important question what grandfathers ask you. Do you wanna really be drone? You are reforming in the smallest point, you coming next to your mother, and now the question is, you done there? Do you do it again? If you do it again, boom. Your seat is next to the biggest ring with all the admirals sitting and laughing. But our guy coming home, our soldiers coming to defense, and our mothers with kids live in peace. Which aliens can attack this ring? No one. It's taking zillions of years to take the star systems out because it's so strong to put the system into place. No. And the other rings do it the same. All the species do it the same. That's this. But why that is why the cancer, like we call cancer, want to eat your mind, or the parasite want to eat your brain, he wanted you coming back. Everybody going backward. Next life is the same. You think it's a no. I'm missing enough clean. Yeah. Parasite can wait you wherever you can imagine. That's this. And that's the quality of the DNA reform. You're cleaning your DNA, you clean your species. Because if you look at today's street, I see so many dogs in the street. People leave them. But when we put homeless people in the street, then is homeless people and these dogs meet each other. They can stay together. Because these dogs is guarding you hundreds of years ago, and today business owners say, I created good dogs, come and visit my dog shop, buy the dogs, it's hundreds of bucks, and the dog is never even in a 100% anymore dogs, it's a crunch. And when is it the young kids look at that, I don't like it at all. It's not dog, it's crunch. And you kick out in the window or door, and that's what human doing. Business without wisdom. That's what you have to be. You look at any species, you have to be recognized. Have pure and no have pure. Like Americans say you internet, gold, 999. Everybody walking in the street with weight gold. Why we're talking about that like that? Why we need gold? Everybody say that UK has the biggest gold in Europe. Sorry about that. In a bank, but do you really is? Actually, it's not. It's empty there or nothing. Where the gold is going? Look at your phones. Look at your computers. Do anybody understand what that means? All is why we hunting gold. Not because to hold that in the storage, because that you can walk with the phones, you can buy with computers, you have fastest connection of internet daily basis. And people doesn't understand. You look at UK, they're going nuts when the government say, we lose the 40 billion tons of gold because they don't lose. They give it manufacturing for China. Make me these phones, fake phones, bullshit phones. I need to make a business with these uneducated people. No? So it's to the welcoming. I told this when I was 9 years old. I painted gold with my room ceilings. Nothing to do with that fucking gold. People imagine what the government say you gold and that. Higher civilization, we doesn't hunting gold. We're hunting some another minerals. That's why I call it minerals houses, and all only run it by admirals. If you know your purpose to take the seed, you have to know the purpose to look the kids, because they need these tools, because you never know which way they go. Depends on them. So it's yeah. And now it's the pushing moment. Old machine have to give up. That's like it's a Transformers. It's in the moon is a was find it darkest sight of Transformer. Nice story. No, nice story. It was freezing, and you can't believe it. That is a human fingers going and push his fingers in the coldest metal space and wake up all that big robots. I see lots of brain mind. But that was, for me, was joke. So it's now people have to be understand, when you want to be developer, when you put in your machine, I pay or I create, then only you have to recognize. When you say you pay, then pay. If you lie, you destroy. And that's your virus in your development system. That's all about. You lie once, the one's coming back zillions of times. So it's never don't lie. If you wanna continue your business, like new companies, new geese who's coming in the game, be honest. Be honest first, because if you are first honest, you make more clients, you make more profits, and you can always short it out that takeaway from these kids who wanted your service. That's the halo game. Look at that. Do I go and tell Ross, I put 2 fingers in your face because you've done this wrong and this wrong? No, I don't say my kids, never that. I tell them, you done very good job, but no, something you. But that's the next civilization, yeah. Because it's when I go away, and if it's coming another halo, and halo is started to, because it's nobody don't know. So Infinity War is the first war, is the Warden Garden. What I'm laughing every day, Warden Garden is the most funny mission where is halos have to be see Warden Garden soldiers, and where is Halo have helmets, but Warden Garden doesn't have any more helmets. But you are starting to see the not the bumblebees, but we are bees, and we watch them and we talk with them, and we tell we are you same. We speak the same language, and that is become the Warden Garden, where it's mutation started to become in the real and the game. And the videos and the movies, after my day started to come these movies out. lots of them. And of course, there's another kids who are traveling another dimension. They coming, they bring in new games, they bring it there, developers, they bring it there, and they started to show you that how they're fucking going. Huh? So it's not like that, like Americans say. It's 1990s, you going back in the hell because, but they going back, but they don't want to believe that because. It is so nice to live here now. Send me back. What? That's the United States problem. Nobody don't want to go back in a Gear 4 or Alpha. I don't know. Is Alpha game is probably. I don't know where people remember that, but Alpha game is the most. Even Doom is not that. The Alpha is. Most insanest what is my memory is probably there I fight for first son to come out, and that's this how is everything's. If the developers coming like is the next 40 years and the Alpha, that is nothing to do with Care Force. That is you look at Care Force game and the monsters that looks like it's that looks like my home cats right now, but there is become something. And of course, it's not like that as a people thinking that you are like some kind of wobbling animal that it's can't destroy, or like is it going apart and coming together is not no. So it's when these kids start to come, they will show you that. It scares shit out of even any Democrats who really think it. I am the evil, let's rock and roll, yeah. They even take it as so fucked up that they sitting in a toilet and they'll come only water. There is no coming anymore shit. There is coming only just the water because that is what they don't even believe. What is Alpha? Alpha is the most, but why I like it that game, only the reason because how is the cancer war is how to say that is no. If you take it to this kind of shit. And they're walling together, but they don't go together. They're fighting. They're fighting. Only why they're fighting because to get the crocodile skin. That's the same like when you started to welding two things together, and coming with one skin hole, and they come stronger and stronger and stronger. Which kind of monsters they are. But that's what you have to see. That is, I tell you, that scares shit out. And this movie is what is my memories. You people think you know everything? No. To come over there to here, and you look at that, what is still today, the fighting is, and there is continuing to be, that is. When you go in even next civilization, there is the same. Because if you think to get infinity like this, yeah. I'm looking at this young woman and everybody talking about love. I need my boyfriend. I need my babies. No, the babies is a fucking in the train station and the street like it's a fucking in a mannequins. No? Fresh meat, like we call it, like it's for a war. Fresh meat is just staying in the street. So it's a woman who started to learn what it means to be the mother. Hellos prove it, how to be father, but a woman's, you have to be think. Because I remember when my mom was, how much the life is, make his life is like hell. He never give up. And I look at that, what that is a symbol. I don't have father, but I have mother. Well, everything mother done, going straight to the snow when outside it is -40, work with animals. Even they don't leave me behind and he don't leave animals behind. What the hell is that? And then he's coming in some schoolboys who walking into school and coming to tell, oh, look at that, you are like a fucking crazy, no school, nothing, you know, who the hell do you, blah, blah, blah. No. And I don't know, these people. Now maybe they knows, maybe you still don't know, maybe they know that is after 40 years when I'm gone. But that's this. It's many things what you don't know. Infinity is the place what is called connected with stars. All the stars, they are connected. That's the mother soul of infinity, the biggest mothership right now. And of course, we have another spacecraft, because if you're going 1 second in your 24 hours, 1 second, ding, that's the infinity. Now it's coming next, ding, you don't see infinity. You understand? You see number 2, ding, number 3. That's that time frame. But if you look at time frame like that, you know, can't see the universe. You have to put like that. And look at that, how is it going? If that's going straight, and that's going like that, how big become that which you even doesn't see. But in a computer, we can show you the universe like that. Oh, and that's the ring. Actually, it's not. So it's the shit what is because there's lots of aliens doing lots of shit. And somewhere we have to put the shit. Toilet, open the gate, go in. So it's every geeks traveling. Who's going forward, who's going back. But we find it a way how to cut off the ballast time and how to reform that space like that we can sometime frames push it out, like you see the rocks, what is in our galaxy, in the ring. This is we call it the shit, what we doesn't use it. But they have to be melting themselves. When you understand, when they melting themselves, it's become planet bigger. And now you're thinking it's do it, boom. You are idiots. Tomb, if you take it at 100 centimeters, if the tomb is 10 centimeters and 90 centimeters is the radius, and you think that that can broke all the that, it doesn't work. That starts melting. So that's it. Try. Why? And new shit coming, new comets coming, boom. It's a melting to a new level. And look at how big ring of shit you have. But inside, it's melting. And what this now is has started to become is going too ice. But when it's too cold, temperature going over. And now it's just started to come in liquid. Now it's coming. And you imagine now you have all the animal species, all this is, and that you think in the mud you don't have is snakes and like that, and now it's become that all that shit, like you go like Americans like ice cream, sperma. No, but that's what they love. They love that the central. That's the tasty for them, and they even doesn't understand which kind of monsters there is. But that's the United States, the old machine. No. So it's people have to understand how that's formed. And now, when they started, the alpha started to fight each other because they don't go together. They don't go together. Started to come small, tiny species again. And look at that. And what that is is melting here, like bubbling. They eating that shit to go away, and this again coming back. That. Do anybody learn anything? I don't know. You have to start to see the things inside and outside at the same time. Then you recognize that how the life is for a form. And what that's the is when you have this kind, there's a big bullshit in the universe. And when you're sending your troops to work with that, you make it that is a dust. You're sending that. And you understand, if you open that moment, what is a, and the shit coming all out in one single time, and nobody can. That's the virus. And that's the what makes it aliens, races, freaks. The virus is so strong, and nobody can escape. But how we find it out, how to do it then, again, use it, the nail. Before when you go into mining, you're always nailing enough we feel. Like hexagon. We do it hexagon measures, and we're nailing these holes. Small holes to see. But if it's coming only small bit, okay, there they is. Löö the puinraiser ette. And that's how universes works. Knowledge to understand. And when you find these tombs, because you have to understand when you have a 50 size of planet Earth, big shit, or 50 times bigger than planet Sun, you have to be started to think there. There is no doubt that you going like here's a worker's going. I'm going to work because I'm working in the United States of America. I take it that what belongs to me, money to my family. And answer is. So that's why we call it the gold. We make it you so full. Why aliens? Bring me the gold. I show you that gold. What is the real gold? The gold is the kids need the machine to get educated. Even you go in a mining, you don't mining like you mining here. You look at what they done in the Grand Canyon. They coming like nuts hell, and they even doesn't know how to mine. They just give it to me, give it to me. They take 50, 60, hundreds of years that even don't take samples. What the hell is it there? And virus coming, boom. Do you need now? People have to ask, it's a simple question. Do we need is a knuckle reactions? If you can't get knuckle reaction different way, if you dig in somebody ass without asking questions. Oops. And that's the United States today. They never thinking. You understand? The virus, what they have, they never thinking. The machine is too old. And they thinking, I need medicine. I tell you how that works. All you United States, that shit, what you bring it to us, you're going back over there. You wanna, you born, and then we deal with you. And that's what the United States have to learn. Lots of kids there is ready to understand that. Okay. If that is possible to happen, how you can protect your civilizations? Because that's this why aliens afraid of others. Why we have is why we keep it in a central ring, why we give it a middle ring, and why we give it a defense ring. What is the fathers who is sitting and look at that. How we do. And the ring always works what dance family who can prove it. I'm ready to protect who you are. Who was against? Bye bye, bye bye, go back, go back, go back. You was against? Get the fuck away. We don't need you. So it's a lot to learn and lot to do. And the internet, of course, is a help much faster. What is the code? The computer is the code. People knows me. When I don't have computer, I go in nuts. I'm ready to kill someone. And this is violation of civilization, law and orders. If you take it from me, something which belongs to me. Every kid have right to phone, computer games, cinemas, work, payments, uniforms, on and on and on and on. And rule number one, always pay if you need service. And what Americans have to learn, negotiation is not like that, like you love to say. I tell you price. No, no, no. You need me, I tell you the price. Because if I tell the price, I know what I give it to you. This is not the negotiation if you doesn't have money. Like I show you right now, everybody have my money, my own money. You're running every country you're running, my money. And I am here now, I'm sitting without nothing, and I explain you everything. So now the question is, who can tell the price? You or me? So ask again. So it's people have to be understanding that when you want that, even painting your house or like that, you can tell, I need good builders. You go in a website. If you don't have this kind of website, you're living like in the middle of Texas, where it's a dust and shit and like that. You have son, what are you doing today? Nothing, Dad. It's a boring. You son of a bitch sitting behind of that computer every day? Yeah, because it's a grandfather give it to me that I can't leave that machine. Okay, I need good workers who can build our home. Make it website, make it company, and work for that entire your life. And remember the word, paying, it's the honest mission. So that means is when is the people is coming. And what your son have to be, you're sitting behind of that. Who the hell is this guy? Too much these builders. I can't figure it out. Okay.